So that's not actually 100% true. There are 4 big things that go into making Kansas City barbecue what it is. So, yeah, no, this is like right in my wheelhouse, by the way, because not only am I like the Kansas history nerd, but I'm a certified barbecue judge. It's a great gig when you can get it. The first thing is definitely this guy, King Henry Perry. He is the creator, the father, the originator of Kansas City style barbecue. He originally starts out on 9th Street in Kansas City, and later he's going to move to 18th and Vine. Arthur Bryant's, Gates Barbecue, they all get their start from Perry. So, without Henry Perry, without a doubt, there is no such thing as Kansas City style barbecue. The next thing you got to have is meat. And where does that meat come from? Where? Stockyards. Kansas City area has a lot of stockyards, and what made Kansas City traditionally that big area and the big industrial city of today is meat packing plants and moving cattle that were coming from cattle drives in Kansas to Kansas City. Barbecue is traditionally made from what were then cheaper cuts of meats, brisket, ribs, trimmings, things that you couldn't really do a whole lot with unless you had a lot of time and a lot of knowledge and ideas of how to make that. Henry Perry brought those techniques from Memphis. He worked as a cook on steamboats in Memphis, Tennessee. He brought that tradition with him to Kansas City and helped created Kansas City style barbecue. Next thing you're going to need is people. Where do the people come from? Well, 18th and Vine is traditionally African-American area. Henry Perry doesn't make a lot of money. He says there are times he had to go take a job where he could make $8 or $10 in order to survive. But he always came back to making barbecue at 18th and Vine in those open-air pits. When World War I rolls around, you have a lot of soldiers in both Fort Leavenworth and in Fort Riley. They get weekend passes and they hop on the train. They go to Kansas City. What's the best food you can get in Kansas City? It's true then as it is now. Kansas City style barbecue. And even though you're talking about Jim Crow era in a albeit southern state in Kansas City, you have white people and black people sitting together and enjoying King Perry's barbecue and all these other barbecue restaurants that pop up centered around that 18th and Vine district. So those soldiers from Kansas Sports go out to the rest of the country and they tell people about Kansas City barbecue. When you have the Athletics play at Memorial Stadium, and then you have the Chiefs play, and then the Royals come in, you have all these national people coming in and spreading this word about Kansas City style barbecue, to where Arthur Bryant's is called by many the best restaurant in the world. So yeah, Kansas City style barbecue exists because of soldiers from Kansas towns, because of cattle coming to the stock markets and the stockyards from Kansas, and because of King Henry Perry. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.